Good morning. Welcome back. It is day 98, which is crazy. Just got back on trail. Just got dropped off by the shuttle driver. He picked us up this morning at 7:30. And it's only like a 5-minute ride back up to the trailhead from the hotel. But had a good night at the hotel. You saw a few pictures. So crazy. We went to that diner to eat. Had this big meal. And then we went to Dollar General to resupply. You saw that. And I bought a pint of Ben & Jerry's. And ate the entire thing. Like right before bed. It's like 1,100 calories in that pint. Crazy. But the even crazier thing is, I woke up this morning at like 4:30, my stomach growling, just hungry. Can't put in enough calories to replace what we're burning every day, doing 20 plus miles. So it's just, hiker hunger is a real thing. But anyway, had a good night. Slept good at the hotel. There's a McDonald's right in front. So I was up early, went to the McDonald's, got some coffee, a couple of bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, and then grabbed a couple of bananas from the hotel on the way out. And it's been kind of a good, relaxing morning. But glad to be back on trail. And the agenda for today is going to go, I think, around 22 miles to a tent site just short of Port Clinton, Pennsylvania, and camp there for the night. And then, like I said yesterday, we had intended to stay in Port Clinton, which would have been tonight, but we're gonna cruise on through since we just got all of our town stuff done last night. So we should have like 3 days to Palmerton, and then we'll resupply there. So got a big milestone coming up today, so I'll show you guys that when we get there. And other than that, I hear that the rocks really start today. So we'll see. I'll try to show you guys that, and we'll see what that's like. But I think that's it for what's on the agenda. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll check in along the way, show you the sights, and I'll see you up the trail. Oh, that's a pretty view. Let's go down here and check this out. Oh man, that's beautiful. Oh wow, that's pretty. That is really pretty. Another good one. Beautiful. Unfortunately, somebody decided to graffiti the rocks. That's pretty sad, but it's a beautiful view. Pretty rocky. All right.
We ready?
We have been 1,200 miles on this trail. That's crazy.
Is that crazy?
That is crazy. We're getting there. We are getting there, but we're gonna keep celebrating these small wins. We'll click off. We'll click off all these 100-mile markers and celebrate them all. But we are thankful. I am thankful to have gone 1,200 miles on this trail. Oh, that's crazy. Gonna keep going north. Let's go. Coming out through roadway. We're hoping for trail magic, but it's not looking too good. So we may eat our own food and look really sad, and maybe somebody will feel sorry for us. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, I agree. Check out this view. It's a little breezy. Oh man. Oh, that's cool. That's beautiful. All right, guys, it is the end of the day. I think we got about 1.5 miles left. Let me see what time it is. It is 6:22. I've been walking since about 7:45. So it has been a long day. We originally planned to camp up on this ridge that we're on right now, about 2 miles back. But we decided to push on and do about 3.5 extra miles, and they're pretty much all downhill down into Port Clinton. And there's a church pavilion that we can camp at in town, and so that is our plan for the night. We're going to try to make it to that church pavilion, and that'll be home for the night. It's going to be, should be, I need to look at it exactly, but it's probably around a 25-mile day today, which is pretty big because it's been pretty rocky. Hasn't been horrible, but it has been pretty rocky. So that kind of slows you down a little bit. But overall, it's been a good day. We passed the 1,200 mile mark, which is amazing to think that we walked 1,200 miles from Georgia to here. So that's huge. So we're celebrating that, and I'm really fired up about hitting that milestone. But other than that, it's been kind of an uneventful day. That lookout that you just saw back there was called Auburn Lookout, which is pretty cool because we're Auburn fans. And so that was pretty neat. And it was a good lookout. It was a good view today. So that's cool. But anyway, I think that's it for the afternoon update. It's been a good day. Maybe I'll check in when we get to the pavilion, show you guys that. If not, I'll definitely check in the morning. I hope you guys have had an amazing day, and I'll see you up the trail. We made it down.
Yay!
Port Clinton. And we got to walk through town, I think, and find our pavilion. So we'll check it out. So we just came down through here. We're going right down through the rail shop. And we see a blaze on this bridge over here, so we think this is the way we're supposed to go. So here we go. That's what we came off of, that mountain back up there. Look at this little town of Port Clinton over here. Oh, that's crazy. Let me come in a little closer. There we go. That's so cool. We're going over there. This is pretty wild.
We'll cross the river.
It's the Port Clinton Hotel, restaurant and bar. And then we're gonna go in this Port Clinton peanut shop. Supposedly they have candy, homemade, old-fashioned candy. It smells amazing. How good does that smell? This is nuts.
Port Clinton peanut shop.
Look at those pretzels. This is crazy. This is awesome. That was a cool little candy shop. Got a couple of chocolate covered Oreos and a couple of dark chocolate peanut butter cups and some cowtails. But anyway, that was a cool shop. It's been there since like the 1800s, they said. That's really neat. And so now we are walking. I'm gonna try not to get hit. We are walking, try to find the pavilion that's the church pavilion that we can camp at. So got to set up camp, and it got cold. It was chilly, but that's the plan. All right. All right, I think we're getting close to our area. I think maybe we can put tents over on that grassy side. Could be wrong. I think the pavilion is right over here on the other side of this building. So that's pretty cool. And then right over there, on the other side of those picnic tables is a river. So that's cool. There we are. Nice.